Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys all here, both old and new subscribers alike. Despite the crazy energy shifts that you may be feeling, or maybe not feeling, but it's definitely happening. A lot of changes happening, a lot of transitions. I keep hearing that the biggest blessing of your life is approaching within the next month. And I'm going to take the after tarot. I don't usually start with such a strong message like that. But you just went through something with this Ten of Swords is the after tarot. The Ten of Swords is, a backstab. Feeling backstabbed, feeling betrayed, or just exhausted. Doesn't have to be betrayal or being backstabbed specifically. It could be just being so exhausted that you can't take it anymore. It's a complete ending, but it's an ending that comes with some kind of pain, some kind of stress, some kind of mental anguish. Remember, swords signify your mind, your intellect, your thoughts, and also how you communicate, okay? It could also sometimes indicate literal death. And if that, relates to somebody, I'm so sorry for your loss and I'm giving you a big hug. But this would be something that happened already, so you don't need to worry. This is the after tarot, so I'm speaking of something that happened. So it could have been even, a death of somebody that, somebody close to you that affected you and therefore caused a period of depression or mental anguish or stress or exhaustion, of feelings of not being yourself, okay? However, whatever this ending was, it was an ending that put you in a position, it forced you to go into a place where you also had to analyze your thoughts, really get in touch with yourself to get to know yourself better, right? To decide what is best for your future, how you want to move forward. Definitely a period, though, of not knowing how you were going to move forward, though. Okay? It was, and I'm sorry for whoever went through this, but the Ten of Swords is telling me. Might have gone through a period where there were times that maybe you didn't even want to wake up. You were just sleeping all day. Melancholy. Or for some, it's feeling pinned down as if you couldn't do something about a situation, right? This could also be a situation. This could relate, because remember, this is a general reading. So this is the energy that I'm reading. We can get more specifics now, but you have to determine how it's going to resonate in your life. For some, this could be a situation that made you feel like you had your hands tied as well, which is also relates to that being pinned down energy, right? Because whatever it is caused you some kind of pain, some kind of stress. But that feeling of being pinned down, that feeling of having your hands tied, it's like looking at something that's really terrible, but not being able to do anything about it, yet it affects you on a regular basis, or not knowing what to do about it. But this is the after tarot. This is the after tarot. And I'm seeing two people carrying this person. Instead of the traditional tarot deck, because the after tarot shows images of what happens next. The traditional tarot deck shows one person on the ground with 10 swords pinning them down to the ground, bleeding everywhere. Okay? Alone. In the after tarot, I don't see any blood. They've been cleaned up. It looks like they've been laid to rest peacefully. The person is holding, it looks like they're deceased, but they're holding a sword against their body. When you're holding one sword, that signifies the sword of truth. And there are two people carrying them out. And what I'm getting, and I'm sorry that it's so gruesome, so don't think of it that way. What I'm getting by this is because I kept getting the message that your biggest blessing is coming. So how does this relate to that? Well, this is the After Tarot. I'm getting that there is at least 2 people in your life that are going to be very significant, okay, in this, in regards to this blessing. People, angels disguised as people that are going to help you in a situation or guide you towards the right path. This had come through in many forms. Somebody offering you a job, somebody offering to help you with something, somebody offering to help you financially, somebody giving you a lead, telling you to apply to a job that's going to lead you in the right direction. Whatever the case may be, or it's just emotional support. Going to get the right advice from somebody. Heck, that person could be me. Whatever the case may be, this is indicative of having more help around you than you realize. But after the 10 of Swords happens, like there's no other place you can go but starting over. There's no other place you can go but starting over. Either way, I mean, that's it. Like, what do you're the worst has already passed. The worst is over, is what I'm hearing. Like, and this shows that the worst is over. But I'm strongly also hearing that there are people that, whether you realize it or not, are more aware of the things that you've gone through. And if they're not people, then it's going to come through as angelic support and guidance, and also, or ancestors or deceased loved ones that also, even though you don't see them, are definitely guiding you. That is possible because the 10 of Swords, we're speaking about crossing over and things like that. It could be somebody from the other side that's helping you as well. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they don't exist. But there is definitely an energy, a presence of at least 2 people or 2 beings, whether on Earth or on the other side, that are helping you move forward to your new beginning. Because the worst is already over, and they are aware of what you've gone through. And therefore, they're trying to lighten the load for you. And if you're going to take anything from this message, it's the fact that, like I said, a huge blessing is coming. It's a new beginning. It's a new life. I know you don't see it. You might not see it. Literally. You might not see it because in this image, this person's dead. Their eyes are closed. They're not seeing anything. That doesn't mean that you're not being carried. That you're not being led somewhere. You see, this person's dead. Eyes closed. Like they can't take it anymore. Like they're just exhausted. But they're being carried. Right? It's the same thing. You might not even be aware. Look, this just, I don't even know how, I just hit this here and it kind of just slid by itself. That's the Fool card. And the Fool card signifies the starting point. A brand new beginning. There's nothing, there's nowhere else you can go. Beautiful things are manifesting for you. Beautiful things. Tell me more. What's this? Okay. Well, it looks like somebody from the past. This is the After Tarot. You were tricked and deceived in the past by somebody that you were dealing with. I could be giving an example of, of this being romantic, but it could be anybody. This is tough. The Seven of Swords. To see that, the Seven of Swords, the Fool card like that. The Seven of Swords is deception. In the After Tarot, though, it shows the same image, but it's different because, you see, they added this rope here, which means whoever deceived you, or whoever was playing with you, or whoever in the past put you in a position where it caused this kind of anguish, or did you dirty in any way, is about to learn their fucking lesson. Okay? They're about to trip on that rope. You don't wish that on anybody. But honey, that karmic wheel is turning. Whoever was left in this state is receiving a big blessing, and whoever did the deceiving, honey, has to pay their dues. With the Six of Cups here, it signifies either somebody from, this is showing that somebody from the past did this. But what I'm getting here is there is an omen about you returning to the past for some reason. But when you return to the past, it's better. It's where you're supposed to be. There's something about your past. There's something about, maybe you're going on a trip, visiting somewhere that has something to do with your past, a hometown, or visiting a family member. There's something about this trip that's going to also, if it's a trip, there's something about this past energy that's going to aid you towards moving forward in your new beginning. Does that even make sense? Sometimes I feel like I'm speaking and I'm not making sense. But I know what I'm hearing. But as I'm feeling the energy I'm channeling, I say it out of my mouth as a human being. And I'm like, wait, does that make sense? Because it's making sense as I'm getting this download. But I'm not sure it's making sense as it's coming out of my mouth. It's you. There's something about you revisiting the past that's going to aid you on your journey towards where you're going in the future, which is what's meant for you. So this could manifest either as a trip, you're going to a hometown. This could just be spiritual. This could be you being asked by the divine to visit the past, meaning you've had your eyes closed for a long time. You had some kind of deception in the past, something that was, things that were affecting you, stopping you from being able to have this new beginning that's been meant for you for a while, okay? There's something about the divine meeting you, whether physically or spiritually and emotionally, okay? To visit the past so that you can face things head on, to then get the energy needed. That energy of facing the past is what's going to propel you forward towards this new beginning. But this is also a very interesting Fool card, I gotta say, because the Fool card signifies starting a new journey. But he's crouched over, like he's hovering, like he doesn't look like he's going anywhere. He looks scared, which is weird because the Fool card is all about not being scared at all. It's about taking a leap of faith. It's about being excited, so excited about a new beginning that you don't, you might even be naive. That's why it's called the Fool, to the complexities of the situation you're walking into or what may arise, or you might even be naive to the dangers, but you're so excited about this new beginning that you just go. But not in this Fool card. This Fool card, he's scared. I mean, look at his body language. Or she. Can't really tell. I understand. You're about to receive a huge blessing. You're about to start a new life. You can't be at the starting point and be afraid. You can't bring that old energy. That's why they had me start with the After Tarot. I didn't plan it. It's all channeling. It's all guided. You're going to have to take some initiative here and not bring the energy of whatever trickery you experienced in the past, however you felt deceived in the past by people. You cannot bring the energy of when you were betrayed. You cannot bring the energy of when you were exhausted. You're being asked to let go. You're being asked to face the past. And if you have to physically go see the past to face it, then do that. But you have to do something to face it consciously so that you can accept this new life and this new blessing. Because I feel like, whether you realize it or not, that energy is still living in your... It's still living. It's still affecting your energy. I think that you think you cleared it, but it's been pushed so deep in the subconscious that you may not even be aware of it on a regular basis, but it is very much so. Affecting everything that you do. And it's manifesting in some kind of fear. And it's blocking you towards taking a leap of faith, towards starting a new life. Like, you're at the 0 point, but you're not really going at 1 or 2. Like, it looks like you are. I'm not saying you're just paralyzed. Like, things are moving forward, you're doing things, but you're gonna notice that you might be up and down. Like, 1 minute, you think you're taking a couple steps forward, something new, and then you're back to square one on a random Tuesday night. Start feeling fear about things. Start thinking about the past. Start thinking about the past person, if it's a person. And all of that energy slows down your progress forward. And it's also stopping the blessings that are trying to manifest in your life right now. You got to do something about that. Maybe what's necessary for you is an actual clearing. For some of you, you know what can help too is putting your thoughts on paper. Because when you take the action, when you have to take the action, when you have to sit down and write down what you're thinking, it kind of becomes more concrete. And then you could revisit it. You let the words flow, and then you really know what's stored in there. But you got to do something to figure out what's causing you this fear. I mean, it's intense enough for the fool to be afraid when the fool is the representation of innocence and technically somebody that doesn't have enough, has not gone through enough hardship to be afraid of anything. For the fool to be afraid, then it's serious. You got to look into what's holding you back. The Fool card is the equivalent of, let's say, that 10-year-old you that was carefree about the world, didn't have to worry about bills or rent or, I don't know about all your lives, but you know what I mean. It's an example. So you could just enjoy life. You're just running in the park because, your mind's not, your mind is not so saturated with nonsense and things that have gone on and pain and bad memories. So you're able to enjoy the moment and just take risks. That's the Fool card. Right? You still have that zest for life. I just keep hearing you're just tired. You're tired of the same things happening. You're tired of being put through similar situations with people. This is also indicative of maybe somebody from the past constantly coming back, saying they want a new beginning, and then constantly being deceptive. You're tired of letting people back into your life and them disappointing you, etc., etc., etc. You're tired. Well, you need to have a good night's sleep then. Okay? It's just, as a saying. Maybe you do need a good night's sleep, but you know what I mean? Because this is not the time to quit. There's definitely something that requires a leap of faith here, though, and you are holding back. They're asking me to pull something. There's also something regarding your past life that has something to do with this. What is this? This is absolutely, okay. This is about your love life. And look what's at the top. Forgiveness. And the Six of Cups is definitely the card of the past. This is about forgiving. Forgiving people for what they've done to you in the past. And instead of thinking of it as what they've done to you, and I know this is hard to say, but think of it as what they've done for you. Don't confuse what I'm saying as take responsibility for everyone doing you really dirty. Absolutely not. For example, if there was domestic violence involved, we're not taking responsibility for things like that. Absolutely not. And I know that a lot of people will say, well, we don't have to forgive somebody that does something so awful like that. That's an example. Remember, forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to talk to the person, okay? Forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to accept the person either. Forgiveness means you accept that they have a problem. This person has a mental problem. This person has an emotional problem, a spiritual problem, whatever the case may be, a drug problem, whatever, okay? That caused them to do what they did. Now, the second step is understanding that it wasn't because of you. If at any moment, anyone that did anything to you said it was because of you, we got to drop that. Because I feel like that's a lot. That has a lot to do with the subconscious programming that's going on here that has you so tired, is that you've been you've unfortunately been dealing with a lot of people You've dealt with people that, you know, acted certain ways that were not the best, and somehow they were able to flip the script and kind of make you feel like it was partially because of you and your behavior and you. No, I'm not saying don't take responsibility for your part either, because, you know, we have to also be accountable for our actions. But I feel like in this case in particular, a lot of this really was, it initiated somewhere, and it initiated in a place, it initiated from something that's not your fault. Okay? And the rest maybe were reactions to that. I hope that you're following. I know that if I'm talking and I'm making sense, it's for somebody. You got to forgive yourself for putting up with whatever you put up with for as long as you did. That's another step that you got to take. Forgive yourself for thinking about it as long, or for hoping that it would change, etc. Whatever the case may be. You were heartbroken a lot of times, and you're being asked to forgive for you, meaning let it go, cleanse it. Because whoever you're interacting with now, or whoever is being sent to your life now, does not belong to this energy of trickery. That's something of the past. I want you to know that. This is indicative of somebody also, okay, that was betrayed and heartbroken in the past by somebody, Ten of Swords, some kind of hard ending. But ever since that, or every time that you have an opportunity to start new in your love life, your mind goes back to the past, even though this is the after tarot. See how it's all making sense now? Even if this is the after tarot, your mind can't help but go to the past and be like, I don't know if I want to take this leap of faith. I don't know if I want to do it. Because you're thinking of what happened to you with other people. That's natural. That doesn't mean you're crazy at all. It's natural, given whatever you've experienced, because for me to see the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords together, I know that whatever you experienced was a lot. Whatever. Even if it wasn't, even if it began with a family member and not actually, you know, and then transferred into your love life. Whatever it was a lot. It was a lot of stress. You've gone through a lot of stress in your life. But you can't bring that into every new relationship, into every new situation, and you're doing that. You are walking around with like a 75-pound backpack. Like, we can't, your back is about to break. Like, we got to let it go. We have to see everything as new. And if this is about the same person, if you're reconnecting with someone from the past and you are being asked to forgive them for how they behaved in the past, and even if they acted, okay, maybe possibly deceptive, they were put in a situation where they had to learn that lesson. This is going to be very specific for someone, this particular message. This is not for everyone. Okay, I'm not talking about somebody from the past coming back right now. If that's been deceptive and never been sorry. This is going to apply to you only if this person's in your life right this second and you guys are working it out. So you know that there have been signs that this person is really trying. This is not about someone you haven't spoken to, has never reached out again, disappeared off the face of the planet, never gave you any signs that they learned their lessons. That's not who I'm talking about. If this is about somebody from the past and you are currently engaged with this person again, and this person's trying, okay? If that's the case, understand that when they did what they did, they set up a trap for themselves and they fell flat on their face. And they learned their lesson. It is natural for you to still be afraid. But what you can't do is be on the fence forever. That's where you have to take responsibility. You're either going to let them in or you're not. And they might have said that to you also. Okay, but we can't be just hanging out in this pain. You're going to know if they are back in your life right now. You're going to know if they're serious. If they haven't done anything since they've come back to show you that they're the same, then you need to forgive the past and start new. Now, if this is somebody that 1 minute calls you, 1 minute doesn't, disappears, and it's the same shit, then this is an invitation to let them go. And you have to erase them and be ready for your new blessing, because you're afraid to even have a new beginning in your whole life. We can't do that. I know that this is tough. This is a tough exercise, because people don't like to face this stuff. I'm guilty of this as well. Like when a relationship doesn't work out, I just like I just move on. I don't think about it. We can't do that. You're being asked to, like I said, if you need a journal, get a journal. Write down, I know this is crazy because it's going to bring up a lot of emotions, but I'm hearing it and it might work. Write down everybody that you ever dated. I'm talking even back to high school. Okay? Write down however they hurt you. Write it down. Just keep doing it. Then I want you to look at that, look at the patterns. And you need to go one by one and forgive them. Also, read what you wrote down and try to analyze and understand how these situations could have something to do with the level of fear that you have today. What that does is it forces it out of your subconscious and forces it into your conscious so that you can erase it. It's kind of like literally going through a computer, clicking a file, going through old files, and being like, delete, this is taking up space. Delete, this is taking up space. You got to do that. You got to do that because you're just stuck. I'm not sure why I'm being asked to pull another past life card, but okay. Dude, vows and baby. And these are past life cards. But this could be this and spouse. But this could be transferred. I mean, I feel like these are past life cards, but I'm confused because I wasn't doing a past life reading, why they were guiding me to this. But sometimes maybe they just want to say something specific through these cards. Because these cards could be like knighthood, communal living, leaving or travel, authority figures, Native American, angels, imprisonment or slavery. So, they're past life cards. But the cards that actually came out here could be like, about now. Vows, baby, and spouse is what I'm seeing here, okay? First of all, there could absolutely be, I'm getting, in terms of past life, this could have happened in an actual past life, but what I'm really hearing is that there's something about this in like the past of your current life, of your current incarnation on this planet. Whether something happened that maybe involved the baby. I don't know if you actually have a baby or if you lost a baby, or something that happened to you as a baby. You witnessed spouse and vows, maybe some kind of betrayal of vows, okay? Some kind of problem with some kind of marriage, some kind of abandonment. Maybe this happened to you. Maybe you had to get a divorce. You had a baby and now you're a single parent. Whatever the case may be, you need to actively forgive that so that you can accept this new blessing that's literally at your doorstep. The divine is setting up your life for something great. But you got to do that final step. I do see marriage in the future for you. And for some of you, a baby, even if you don't even, for some of you, a baby. For some of you, both. It's either going to be a wedding, a baby, or a wedding and a baby. The baby thing, though, keeps coming through over and over again. The moment that you fully clear this energy, this is going to come through very quickly. And I don't think you see it coming. Or you might have even put yourself in a place with this fool that's this afraid fool, literally, where you have shut down the possibility of this happening in your life because of the lack of forgiveness, because of how tired you've been, because of all the things that have happened. But that's literally, it has been there the whole time, waiting to be manifested. Tell me more about this. I want to know. I'm going to use this deck, actually. Well, I just split it and it's the Lover's card, but I'm going to shuffle. Okay, I need a card for this Ten of Swords. Woo, Five of Wands, conflict. Literally exhaustion. Look, with the Five of Swords, he's holding his brain. He's holding his head. He's like, I'm done. I'm done. And male, female, doesn't matter. This is a headache. The Five of Swords is indicative of people playing games, trying to one-up you. You've gone through a lot of shit. You're done going through hoops, obstacles. The Five of Wands are literal obstacles. Like, you need a change. 5 and 5 means change. The number 5 means change. 5 plus 5 is also 10, which I did say clarify the 10 of Swords. 5 plus 5 is 10. The 10 of Swords is talking about broken into 2 5s. Is the constant arguing, the constant struggle, the constant, obstacle, the constant lying, the constant bickering, the constant betrayals. You're just like, oh, I can't. I'd rather be alone. Okay? It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of energy. Clarify this Fool card here. That's, why does he look so afraid? Come on. Hell. Why does this Fool card look so afraid? Lacking strength. I don't usually read reversals, but if they come out like that, strength in reverse with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed imprisonment of your own mind. With the strength in reverse is lack of strength. Because you're tired. Because you just can't anymore. It's that energy. I keep repeating it because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it and I'm seeing it. It's like, I don't have the strength for this. Whatever. Honestly, this is terrible because this is even sometimes like, this is what starts people like just letting themselves go. Like, you stop caring about things. You stop caring about yourself even to a degree. You stop doing things for yourself. You stop putting yourself first. That's another message they're saying. We can't do that. You got to do something to just change this energy altogether, including taking care of yourself, including your diet, your exercise, calming yourself, whatever the case may be. Literally no judgment. But that's also part of the first step. Maybe step 2 after the forgiveness and everything that you do. Because there is an energy of giving up. You see this image? Look at what this image looks like. Like, she is gorgeous. And she is on the ground looking fly, looking beautiful, okay? Sitting there looking at this full-size mirror. She's not tied up in real life. She looks beautiful. Like, if I saw her, I'd be like, wow, she's pretty. it. But when she looks at her reflection, she sees something else that doesn't really exist, but it does exist. But only she knows it exists. Okay, again, I'm saying she because that's what I see here. Doesn't matter who you are. Only she knows. It's like a silent struggle, right? You appear one way on the outside, go through your everyday. But when you look in the mirror, you're the one that knows. Your hands are tied. You're tied up. You're blindfolded. You feel trapped. You feel trapped. You feel trapped. You might not even know why you feel trapped. You just feel a lack of strength. You feel, and this is unfortunate, this saddens me. You feel a lack of strength of even getting yourself out of this situation because you have so much on your plate. You're just like, maybe next time. I'll worry about this. But then years keep passing. And nothing changes here, or years keep passing, and this same problem that arises in every relationship that you go into, or with the same person, or with new people, or in your workplace, or in your life, keeps coming up over and over again. It's because you have not found the strength to take care of what you need to take care of. Well, it's time. It's been time, but it's especially time right now. I don't mean to scare you, but if you don't make some serious changes by the end of this year, you're going to change the trajectory of the blessings that are being manifested into your life. I need you to get shit together by October. Okay? That's what the divine just said. I just heard that. I need you to get it together by October. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to lose 200 pounds by October. I'm not saying something silly like that. I'm talking about emotionally, spiritually. I know healing and all that takes time, but you got to at least be at a different place. You have to at least look in the mirror and not see someone bound. See someone in their strength by October. At least do that. Please, don't shut this door. You know what? I'm also being told, and I'm going to flip cards for it, but I like to channel and then confirm. I just saw all sorts of love cards. Saw 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, which is actually a group of people. But hold on, I'll explain. I saw a Lover's card. Somebody's being sent into your life, okay? Or somebody has already been sent into your life. If someone already has been sent into your life, and then this is relating to that person wanting to progress the relationship, and there's a fear, you're subconsciously pushing this person away. But if now you have nobody, the divine has this special person, like literally, like I'm telling you, there's always a doll or something around here. I have a child. Like there's this special person, like the divine just has them right here. Okay, waiting to just be like, hi. Literally, just like that. Just like that. You might meet them at work. You might bump into them. Whatever the case may be, you might not even feel ready. But but they're going to know the moment they see you, they want to keep connecting with you. Yeah, that's happening. So I need you to set the foundation correct, honey. And by the way, I know that this doesn't affect. I said 3 of Cups. It's right here. But I'm going to put it away. I know this doesn't affect just your love life. We're talking about that because it's here. This affects everything. This is also affecting your health. I don't like to talk. Damn it. Excuse my language. I just dropped all these cards on the floor. I don't like to talk about health a lot on this channel, but what I'm getting, this is also affecting your health. It can't be good for you to constantly have a headache and be tied up and be in that 10 of Swords energy. It cannot. It was the first card. Can't be good. Can't be. For some of you, you've already taken steps to get out of this energy, and that's great. And the divine's commending you for that. It's like, please keep going. But you gotta let go of this past energy. You gotta just get it out of your energy. If it's somebody that you've been waiting for, hoping they come back, and they haven't, this person has chosen not to learn their lessons. You don't want that in your life. Oh, shoot. Hold on. No, because I want to ask a question. What's the Seven of Swords in the After Tarot about? Judgment. I did tell you that. There's that Three of Cups again. The Three of Cups, by the way, is like a group setting. If there's new love coming in, and it's involving a sisterhood, a group setting, a friend of a friend, or at work, something. You're going to have to work in a group with this person. Moving on. I did channel the Seven of Swords in this way, though. I said, in the After Tarot, the difference is the Seven of Swords is person that was deceptive. The difference is there's a rope here, right? Like they built their own trap. They're about to fall on their face. They're reaching judgment. Okay? Whoever did you wrong is dealing with their karma. But you cannot hold on to their lessons and make them yours. You can't hold on to their bullshit and make it your problem anymore. You got to release yourself. Look at her. Look at the release. You have to release yourself of this energy. Today. Start. Got to release yourself of this energy. Why is this underneath this Three of Cups is also a Six of Cups, which is of the past? Why is that there? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hold on. Eight of Cups. It fell in reverse, though. I don't really read reversals unless they tell me, but they're telling me to do it this time, okay? Eight of Cups, the same with that. Eight of Cups is walking away. I feel like I could read this either way, though. See? Because they're asking you to walk away from the stuff you've been holding on to, but in the same way, they're asking you to not walk away from your past. Stop avoiding your past. Stop walking away from your past. Stop walking away from situations where there are groups. You could be isolating yourself as well, right? Or if you meet this person, I did say I channeled this card as in you meeting, there we go, look at what's at the bottom. You meeting an emperor, okay? You meeting an emperor. But then look what's at the top, Seven of Swords with the High Priestess. But then you have this spiritual plague thinking that anytime you see an emperor, I need to walk away because, and I don't think that you might not even do, or okay, you might not even do it consciously. I might have to push them away, or I'm just going to pretend like, I turn my back at them, or I'm just not interested. Like there might be people literally flirting with you and you don't even take it as flirting because you've completely shut that down. We can't have that anymore because this emperor is manifesting whether you like it or not, okay? A relationship is manifesting here. And this person's ready to play good games, not bad games. Good games. This emperor has a chess piece in his hand. Again, gender does not matter. But not in the way, as in he's a game player, right? In a bad way. It means what you're doing whenever you meet this person, if you don't already know who I'm talking about, then this is manifesting, I'm telling you, by October. Okay? This person has this chess piece and it's like what you're doing or how you behave is nothing new to them. They see through you. They see through you. They do. And that's what's beautiful about this person. Whoever this is, is not afraid of making the first move, second move, third move, fourth move, fifth move. You know, like they're a professional chess player. And they're not going to lose. And I love this. You're being asked, he's not going to let you walk away. He's not going to let you walk away. But why? But the divine's like, but why? But what the divine doesn't want you to do is start a new relationship or go into meeting people with this energy where people even have to do that in the first place. It's not good. Because then, I'm not saying the relationship cannot blossom after that, but then you have to do clearing and all that. Like, you want to start it off excited and ready. There's something that remove that excitement that you used to have for meeting new people or, you know, developing new relationships. You used to be more eager for them. Now I think it's because you've become almost cynical, especially with this Four of Swords. You've become cynical. Like, you took time to heal, to rest, but you took too much time. Tell me, whoa. You took too much time, and the Magician that fell on the floor, and things are manifesting now. Okay? So we got to get it together because things are manifesting. These blessings are manifesting. I just split it. I told you. And what's manifesting with this Magician card? The Lovers. A relationship. My dogs say yeah. Tell me more about this person. Guys, you know what I miss? Ooh, this person's a sun. Sunshine on a cloudy day. You guys know what I miss? My 2-hour readings. Okay. I am back. Somebody commented. They're like, "Where you're back, but you haven't posted in a while." I know I'm back. I'm back. Okay. I'm back. But as you can see, I'm still in my parents' basement because I can't believe I paid the first month and the second month of rent already at my new place, and I haven't even slept there yet because I'm still, dude, furnishing a place is not easy. I just moved from another country. Side note, I'm already going off on a rant here, but I know I'm close to a lot of you. Getting a car, buying furniture, like, you know, so it's taking me a lot longer. It's very stressful. And so last week was just a little busy. Every day was building things. I'm trying to save money and like do it myself. This and that. I need to, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm lucky and happy that I've had family that has helped. But I'm pretty much done. I'm just missing an extra table so that I can record there. But after that, I'll be able to do my long readings again. I miss them. I feel like I have so much energy that I just want to tap into. Listen, this person is sunshine on a cloudy day. They might be older than you. The person has dreads or locks, whatever you want to call them. I still call them dreads. I'm from the 90s, and that's what we said. I did comment there was another, I was still in the Dominican Republic when I did this reading and this card came out, and I did ask in the comments, I was like, am I crazy? Because everyone says locks now, but when I was young, I said dreads, and like people are saying not to use it anymore. I'm like, why? And someone explained that it's because they grew up saying dreads too, but they don't want to, there's a negative association between the word dread and dreadful. They're still dreads to me. I'm a very big believer that things only have a negative meaning if you want them to have a negative meaning. I never in my life associated the word dreads and like dreadful together. Because I don't have it in me to see somebody with dreads and think anything negative in the first place. Like it's not even it's not in my being. I don't even notice that shit. I'm like, oh, really? Oh. Okay. But, you know, we have to choose if we're going to take everything personal these days. And they're beautiful. So they're dreads and they're beautiful. So I'm, you know, that's just my opinion. Okay, that's the word. Yeah, they might be older. They might be of a different race. It doesn't, you know, doesn't matter. But I'm just pointing out what's in the card. That might be a clue for you. Doesn't have to be. They might actually have dreads or locks. They might have grays. You might be a brunette like that, right? It doesn't have to be though, right? The point is, you might be a Sagittarius. I don't know, that just popped into my mind. And that her tattoo, I don't know, the first thing that came to my mind was Sagittarius, right? It's the only sign with a weapon, Sagittarius. Pointing up to the divine. But she's naked and he's naked. So this is the one. You are free with this person. You are free with this person. That's what's manifesting. You are yourself with this person. But first you got to free yourself in order to be free with this person. I'm telling you, whoever this is meant to be in your life anyway. Okay? And they are not going to give up. Like, they're ready to play a game, but why put them through that? Why put them through that? You're going to either have some friends in common with the Three of Cups here, I'm seeing. You're either going to have friends in common, or you're going to meet them at the workplace. You're going to have some kind of work that you have to do together. You're going to might meet them at a party. Three of Cups. Some kind of gathering. Any more information? The Sun is happiness, though. Woo! Ace of Wands. Passionate. Oh, my God. This person is going to awaken. If you allow them, all of your senses. That third eye is on fire. It's a new passionate beginning, and it's also very spiritual. This person is very spiritually connected, and therefore awakens your soul, because your soul has been asleep for some reason. You have too much energy that you haven't cleared, and it kind of dimmed your light, and no one should be allowed to do that. Look, Wheel of Fortune. That's what's manifesting. This is a blessing. And again, we started with the 10 and we're ending with the 10. Didn't I say October? Yes. 10 is October. Doesn't have to be, you know, timing can vary how things manifest, but that's a very big omen. That could even be your birthday or their birthday, to be honest with you. That could be their birthday or your birthday as well. But it is manifesting. And I said Sagittarius, and I just picked this up, and it's Sagittarius. And it's Sagittarius there again. Oh, wait. All this time, now I'm going to have to put a sticker on that. Because you know how YouTube is with anything that's drawn that might be inappropriate. Hold on. No, that's all they want. There's something about Sagittarius, so that could also be Sagittarius season. All right. Honestly, though, I know that whoever needed to hear this for whatever it's worth. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to record more. I love you guys. Love and light.